Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're reading What They Do When You're Sad by Little Luna EWA on Wattpad. So let's get into it. Midoriya, you're feeling kinda upset, and you were taking care of your little brother. Eventually, you put him down and began to text Izuku, telling him how you felt upset. He offered to come over, and he agreed. And here you were, laid down on the couch, waiting for Deku to come over and knock on your door and give you hugs and cuddles. And soon enough, after a few minutes, you heard a knock at your door. And after looking through your door's peephole and clarifying it with Izuku, you opened the door. In front of you was your boyfriend and 3 bags all filled with ice cream. You smiled at him, helping him inside. You each took a cup and a spoon and sat on the couch. "Thank you for the ice cream." He smiled and kissed your forehead. "Anything to see you smile, Angel." You smiled and hugged him. "You called me Angel." He chuckled, hugging you back. "Yeah, of course I did." Bakugou, you had the worst grade in the class, at a 67%, and this just got you down. Even though Mr. Aizawa said you could retake the test, and even though you planned on doing so, you still felt bad, and decided to hang out with your explosive boyfriend. You smiled at your phone as you put it back beside you, after the two of you were done texting, and after a few minutes, you heard your bedroom door open, and someone put some bags down. You already knew who it was, but what gave it away was when your lovable boyfriend flopped on top of you. "Katsuki, I'm not a pillow." "You sure? I'd be laying on your boobs if you were laying on your stomach. I'm pretty sure those are pillows." You chuckled, and rolling over, you let him place his head on your chest. "Thank you for bringing me my stuff and comforting me." "It's nothing, dumbass. Now tell me, you're not sad about the dumbass test, are you?" You stayed quiet. "Oh, come on, Mayan. Damn Deku beat me, so I doubt you should give a damn about it. It's already obvious you're the smartest in class." Todoroki, your mother wouldn't allow you to visit your father, and the two of you had fought. And she threatened, and that if you go and visit him, she will cut all contact between the both of you. So, you had turned to Todoroki at midnight, and you stopped texting for a while, before you saw someone climbing out of your window, and you just knew it was him. You saw the edges of the ladder pop up, and him climb up about a minute later. "You couldn't have a room downstairs?" he asked with a struggle, as he came over to you and captured you in a tight hug. What happened now? As you started to explain your situation, he couldn't help but sigh. "Well, you both wouldn't recognize each other, and your parents would have to face each other again after all these years." You hummed in response, before snuggling closer into his chest. "I guess so. Can you stay until I fall asleep?" He kissed the top of your head, nodding and pulling you close to him. Kaminari, you were pacing back and forth outside the hospital room. Your brother had gotten in a bar fight, while only you, him, and your father were home. Your mom was at your aunt's house for the weekend, and your other brothers decided to go with her. You began crying, and you didn't know how long ago, because you saw the fight. And since your brother was quirkless, he didn't have much defense, and was bleeding badly when he got a bottle broken over his head. You needed someone to talk to, and your first instinct was to go to your Pokemon boy. You began to text him and explain the situation, but he stopped texting midway, and you had no idea what he was planning. You put your phone back in your pocket, realizing that you didn't care enough, considering what your brother was going through. And that was until you bumped into the chest of the Pikachu himself. Denki? You went up and hugged him. What are you? I couldn't let you stand here by yourself and be upset. What kind of boyfriend would I be? You chuckled. Thanks, Denki. No problem. Miss Celine, the nurse said, causing you to turn around and face her. Yes? Is everything alright? The nurse smiled. He'll be fine. We'll just have to keep him overnight, but you can come see him if you want. He nodded and ran in, starting to both talk and yell at your brother, as Denki watched with a smile, knowing you're relieved that your brother was alright. Kirishima, you're sad. Sad to the point you were crying in your room. Why were you crying? Well, your grandma just threatened to move out if her parents didn't get their act together, what she knew would never happen. So, you were just there, waiting for the inevitable. You had told Kirishima about the problem, and he said he was coming over today. So, you had laid down in your bed and looked out your window, and after a while, you saw Eijiro walk down your street. You smiled and walked downstairs, and as you opened the door, you were immediately put in a hug. He picked you up in this hug, after using his foot to slam the door shut, and then he walked you to your room, where you proceeded to cuddle. So, what happened? He questioned. You sighed, starting to explain in much greater detail, and you could tell even he was getting sadder. Well, if your grandmother doesn't leave, I think she'll take you and your brother with her. But if not, I'm sure my parents wouldn't mind you staying with us for a few months. He said with a smile. Ichiro, I don't want to intrude. You wouldn't be intruding. I promise. He smiled and nuzzled into his chest. Thank you, Eiji. Of course, sweetheart. Sero, you were upset because you made some mistake in public. You walked right into a lamppost, and unfortunately, someone filmed it and posted it all over the internet, and people wouldn't stop making fun of you. It was trending now, and you felt humiliated. Seriously? This was the first time your name comes up as a hero. Great. Just wonderful. Sero noticed how upset you were, and he tried his best to cheer you up. He turned off the internet for you, and the TV as well, watching some of the movies that you had on the flash drive, with you cuddled up in his arms. He tried his best to distract you until it was all over, and just as he said, it only took about 2 weeks, until people stopped talking about it, and you were more than relieved. See? I was right all along. You blushed at that, smiling softly, knowing that you played a great part in you not seeing all those posts. Thank you, Sero. Hey, it's nothing. I'm your boyfriend after all. It's the least I could do.